Tucker on the other hand actually remembers what happened. Weird. Who named it that? I'm at Casper. How do I get... I was there. What do you mean check where you are? I mean, I'm not there now, I guess, but... Whatever. Do I have to use it or something? Whatever, I never use my second power anyways. So I wonder if I'm actually missing anybody from the Ghost Compendium. I think I might have gotten nearly everything, unless there was something small I missed. Oh wait, never mind. Man, I wish I could die faster. Yeah, 2 lives is not coming out to finish this, I'm certain, so... Come on. Yeah, so now these crying things, or whatever those orange things are just everywhere. Whereas they're kind of like something you had to go out of your way to get at an earlier level. What's with this conveyor belt thing anyways for this game over screen? The countdown. It's creative, I guess, but I don't see why they did that. It doesn't... I don't think... And when I think Danny Phantom, I don't really think conveyor. Did I ever use the whale in the other version of the game? I imagine I did, but I don't remember it somehow. Alright, they got plenty of mileage out of the skull in this game, didn't they? Ow. I don't know why they have to go through fast. I don't know why they have to go so fast through some of these parts too. It's a little... It gets to where it... doesn't seem very manageable. I'm gonna try and get that guy. I think I got that guy before, but... I don't think there's anybody I'm seeing here that I don't already have. This guy maybe? Come on. Just making sure. Now I've got the boxers. Why are certain things in this game on such a delay? I don't know why I can't just button mash, or mash my screen, I guess, to use all the heals that I have, for instance. And use whatever this thing is. The game seemed to want me to use it, so do that. It's probably just more of a bomb than anything. It does decent amount of damage, actually. Oh, fantastic. Actually, hold on. Why not? I don't know why I'm using this weapon. I'm at a pretty low level for one. Your size is quite variable. And this guy again. Fantastic. Oh, I don't think I need the freeze for anymore, do I? Could be wrong. Although the game wanted me to use the whale, which might also just mean I can begin using this fairly easily instead. And that works. How do you just make... Now you're just making bullets appear at one point in the screen without any kind of justification. Yeah, see, bullets just appearing on the left side of the screen without any reason for doing so at this point. I really appreciate having this power up now. As little time as it's gonna last me. As long as I can deal with the lunch lady again, I think we should be okay. This guy's the problem. Can I use my power, by the way? There we go. That's what I was trying to do. And it's not a given I'll be able to take care of lunch lady, though. Oh wait, didn't I just have to fight her inexplicably like twice last time? In that version of the game? Like for no apparent reason I had to fight her twice? I was trying to... It feels like I'm charging a lot of the time, and then my charge shot doesn't actually look like a charge shot. I don't know how that happens. Probably do something like that. At least recover my power. It's kind of hard to whip that the way I need to. Actually get the power from it. Okay, we're good. Alright. Overpowered bomb saves the day, I guess. Oh yeah, okay, so we do have to fight this guy again then, though. For no apparent reason. He's one I died against multiple times before. Why they come back, I don't know. What? Ah, did he push me left or something somehow? What happened there? Yeah, this is not happening at this point. Well, fantastic. Great. Yeah. I lost so many lives to Undergrowth in the first place, it just didn't really seem... I don't know how I can do that twice. I even deliberately threw away all the lives I had at the beginning, just to get more back. Which one of these powers I get, all these sub-weapons can just be healing, so I can actually turn energy into life. I'm not trying to hit those right now, I'm trying to hit the meat walls. Invincibility frames are nice. Even if I don't actually care about picking up the enemies. Yeah, it's more like stuff is on the left side of the screen though. Like, I can't do anything that's to the left. I can't do anything about stuff that's to the left of me, so stop putting stuff there. I used to, in the Game Boy version I had a power that could do something about that, but not anymore. Ow. Can you tell it how that, what happens there when it seems like he just kind of makes an explosion happen and then I take damage? Yeah, that. Like, what is that? Is that something that I have to, like, use intangibility to avoid or something? I don't know. Yeah, I can use intangibility to avoid it, but then there's a power that can otherwise using it on a whale. I could probably just use the... Ow. Jeez! How quickly did that kill me? But he manages to push me inside of that wall, so I keep taking damage from it. Part of the problem, I think, is like, I think I can basically only damage him using the whale. I don't think I can do a meaningful amount of damage otherwise. And this is a and Under the Growth is stupid hard to actually collect any power from, because his bullets are just random everywhere. Under the Growth is the problem for me. I don't know why for some reason I have to mash the B button to actually get myself use the whale. It's not enough just to be able to... Oh, music goes crazy here. That's not enough just to be able to... Ah. I don't even know how to finish that sentence anymore. I feel like I don't. Because I think in the Game Boy version, the one you had to fight twice was actually Lunch Lady, as opposed to Undergrowth. That definitely works better for me though, because Undergrowth is the one that gives me trouble here. I should have saved, Okay, there we go. So that attack, you pay attention to which card he's charging with. You can get a lot of energy from it. Okay, wait a minute. This is just ridiculous. Okay, now I've broken the fight. I guess I just missed this earlier that you could do those. Ow. Well, now I've broken you. Okay, cool. I was saying earlier I probably should have saved a whale for this instead of using my last whale on Lunch Lady, but okay. Sure. Yes, that new attack he started using ended up being the key to finishing that, because each attack, if I just sat in the middle of it and was the right polarity, I would just absorb all of it and instantly fill up my whole bar. Okay, there we go. Of course, we're still not done with the game. I need to double check, for one, in case it matters in any way, shape, or form, that I actually filled up the ghost repertoire, aside, of course, from the optional bosses. And I'll have to fight the optional bosses, which are still fun and cool. But I'm not sure they're going to be any different than what they were in the last version that we played. In what way, shape, or form is that true? What did they do, other than becoming villains? Okay. As silly as this might seem, I'm actually gonna, like, skip through this part, just holding the fast forward button, because for whatever reason, when I played through this game on the Game Boy version, and I got to this part of the game, when I was showing these credits at the bottom here and had the music playing, for some reason that got content ID'd and blocked in basically everywhere in the world but Canada. Rob Lemon. How many years has a Rob Lemon been here? So, hopefully fast forwarding it will at least, like, break the audio too much for it to notice that. I don't know if it's going to notice the video or not being a thing. I don't know if it thinks that this is actually, like, credits from the TV show or what, but YouTube was not happy. Anyways, I mean, it's not really appropriate to give thoughts on the game as a whole yet, I don't think, since we haven't fully finished it. There's still stuff to do, I'm pretty certain, unless, for some reason, there are not optional bosses in this game. I do wish it was a little bit more different from the Game Boy version. That's usually the case. The reason I decided to play both the Game Boy and the DS versions is that the vast majority of the time with licensed games like this, every platform is a totally different game from the ground up. Like, for Attack of the Toybots, for instance, compare the Game Boy version versus the DS version versus the console version. No similarities between them whatsoever. And then this game, it's actually pretty much the same thing on the DS and the Game Boy. Aside from having some 3D stuff, which is kind of gratuitous, and the graphics being a little bumped up, but I'm not sure it's entirely a good thing in this version, because it kind of gets in the way. It's hard to see what's going on in this version of the game sometimes. Sound test, boss battle, yep, there we go. Tells you, I like how every time the game tells you to touch the bottom screen, you can usually just press some button and it's perfectly content. Like here I can press start, for instance. Alright, so I got boss battle. I like how the shoulder button prompts appear on the bottom and top screens here, both. I don't know why. Ghost guy, so what's in here now? So have we missed anything? I'm gonna be sad if so. I think we got everything here. Sweet. Duck. Yeah, I don't remember this guy. Also, you can't actually select them, which is unfortunate. And then we have all the others in here. It doesn't actually tell you what they are until you get them, which is nice, unlike when everything got spoiled in another game some time ago, the other GBA Danny Phantom game whose name escapes me. Darn it. What was the other game? Oh, Ultimate Enemy. Okay. I'm happy we managed to get this guy on the first run through too, though, this time. But we'll see what the rest of these guys are next time. I think is that everything for record today? Yes. So I'll be back in a week. And out of practice again. The credits are not new, I've watched them. And we'll see who's here. In fact, nah. I'll hold off on actually selecting the boss battle option and even seeing what the interface looks like until we get there. I imagine it's probably gonna be basically the same thing as before, where we fight, who was it, like Ember Dragon and a few others, Spectra, characters whose name that I forget. And then the supposedly secret final boss will be super obvious. I imagine it's gonna be the same people. If not, even cooler. If you are the same people, it was a cool collection of characters anyways, so I'm happy either way. Guess what multi-card play is like in this game. I have no idea. Anyways, we'll never find out. Bye everyone.